Progressive presents Forced Metaphors about bundling your home and auto.
When you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, you get great savings and round-the-clock protection, which is as beautiful as looking your firstborn child in the eyes for the first time. Well, that's a bit much. Maybe it's more like looking your second-born child in the eyes for like the third or fourth time. Point being, the savings and round-the-clock protection are really, really magical.
Forced Metaphors, presented by Progressive. Bundle and protect today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Father of mine, tell me where have you been? You know I just closed my eyes. My whole world is up here.
Hello.
Hello, buddy.
Hey. Hi, Dad.
Sorry we didn't get back with you, but we got back late.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing?
We're out visiting.
What?
We're out, where were you, man?
We were out in the yard.
We're out in the yard. Oh, well, we were in the yard and we didn't see your call. We were screwed up.
Was there? Did you have people over hanging out?
Oh. We're just out there in our backyard sitting there.
Oh, enjoying the times. You guys maybe like bat your eyes at each other. Had a nice hand holding moment. Yes.
How you doing?
Never better, Dad. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. You guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Okay.
Did you clear the woods?
Oh, man, I brought a lot of trees out. And, my God, it's like everywhere you turn, there's another fantastic tree that can be dragged out of the woods.
Oh, my God. What did you do? Why?
Well, I think I'm addicted to getting campfire wood.
Oh, no, I think you're addicted to chainsaws.
Oh, the chainsaws, it's the whole process because find the tree, cut it up, haul it out of the woods, and then split it. It's tremendous exercise to begin with.
I see you, my God.
It's great exercise, and then we always have gigantic hot campfires. And, I've got a goal in mind for your son-in-law and Liz to fill them up with firewood at their place because they don't have the means to get it, because they don't have a forest there. And poor Lizzie's always working her ass off, and they one less thing for them to worry about.
Yeah. And Mike,
Oh, now don't start bad-mouthing Mike.
He's a different person. That's all.
You're gonna do it, aren't you? I told you he's fantastic. You can't badmouth Mike. He's very.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Eric, tell him.
Yeah, Mike. We.
I just think that he's a very a great host.
There you go. And let's leave it right there.
He is.
There you
we
go.
Were out there yesterday.
Oh, now you're on. Now you're doing good. That's perfect.
Yeah, he had us for dinner.
He had us for dinner.
That's how he shows his love, by making you fantastic food.
You're breaking up. What's going on?
I don't know. Is there a volume on your phone?
Oh.
Like you can.
Well, yeah, it's up.
Yeah, maybe turn it down a little. It might be like feeding back. Have you ever heard of like a feedback?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I think it's perfect now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Dad, we had a heck of a time. Do you remember when we were by the fire and the fireworks almost killed us all?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The whole thing tipped over.
Best time I ever had.
Wow. What a, oh my God. That turned out to be amazing, but it could have been like deadly.
Oh, he just ran like a bugger.
Oh, my God. What was going through your mind when those were exploding like that? That had to be somewhat frightening.
I don't know. I've never seen something like that.
I think you might have in the past, but...
Well, in my days, I jumped fire,
Yes, you sure did. In your underwear. Yeah, so that was wild. And then...
Oh, and we got your call, by the way, but we got in really late. So I'm sorry we didn't get back with you.
Oh, you mean last night?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no big deal, Dad.
Okay.
Okay. We also had a visitor by the fire, Dad, when we were... do you remember when Doreen came by?
Yes, holy cow. And then at midnight,
Yeah.
she brought his mom.
Her mom, yes.
Her mom. Man, it's such memories, you know. It's been a long time since I had seen her. She's such a sweet lady, you know.
What is up with these people just walking into people's homes at midnight?
Yeah, hey, I don't know. That was midnight. We're just ready to go to bed.
Do you remember when Doreen was by the fire and she took her shoes and socks off to show you her foot injury?
No.
No.
I must have been in the house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was
I'll
complaining.
tell you, it was a trip and a half.
Yeah, and she did all that, and then I think when she was complaining about foot pain, you asked her if she works on her hands and knees.
Yeah. Oh, man. Are you there?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was wild.
Oh, okay.
It was wild because you essentially asked her if she was a prostitute.
You know, that's funny, you know. It's really, I have such memories of Doreen and her dad. That's her stepdad, you know.
Right, Orville.
Orville.
Yeah.
That they used to walk, and he would have a gun, a big gun, in his hands, and he walked with her.
Was he selling her for prostitution?
No, I don't think that was an indication.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he was kind of like looking out for any boys.
He would walk because there's some jerks out there.
Oh yeah, that's a important in that part of the state. There are a bunch of animals up there.
Ugh.
Wow. Well, that was a fantastic moment that will live on forever when you asked her that question. And I'm so happy that you asked it because that was the only time that she was quiet because she.
Yeah, we wouldn't get a chance edgewise.
Yeah,
hello?
she was talking about her feet and her bunions, and then you asked her if she was a hooker.
What? I don't remember doing that.
Well, you didn't ask her if she's a hooker. You asked her if she works on her hands and knees.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
That's not what I meant.
I know, but it sure sounded like it. I mean, she was like, what? Do I work on my hands and knees? Are you calling me a whore?
What did you mean, Rose?
I just, I don't know what the heck I meant.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad
I didn't mean that.
Hey, you know what? You be you. I'm glad that you did it. I am glad that you did it. You know?
Oh, my God.
Okay, losing fitness, gaining weight, that all hurts a person mentally. Honest to God, that can affect your relationships. It's time to turn this thing around. I want to help you feel better. And all you have to do is decide that you want to try. I want you to try this as you're trying to turn things around. It's the FitBod app. This thing is amazing. You don't need a ton of weights to do this. You can do it in your home with no weights. You can do it in the middle of nowhere like I do at Fear Bunker North. You can do it at the gym. The workouts are tailored to what you have to work with. And my gosh, they work everything. Muscles, cardiovascular system, you name it. It's time to turn it around, and I want you to do it by using the FitBod app. One of the important things about FitBod is the algorithm changes, which, those are words that's kind of like above my pay grade, but it senses and knows when you're improving as you work out and updates your fitness plan as you go so that you're not like stagnating and things like that and plateauing. FitBod has figured it out, and all you have to do for less than the cost of one session with a personal trainer, you can get a full year of personalized workouts with FitBod. It integrates with your Apple Watch Wear OS smartwatch and apps like Apple Health, Fitbit, and Strava. Man, this is incredible. You can crush your summer fitness goals with personalized workouts from Fitbod that improve as you do. Get 25% off your subscription or try out the app for free when you sign up now at fitbod.me/Zane. It's got to be fitbod.me/Zane. Try it out and see for yourself. 25% off your subscription or try it free at fitbod.me/Zane. Fitbod.
You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, but when we just come out and say it, it feels like it falls a bit flat. So instead, we're going to hire a professional voice actor and pay him absurd amounts of money to say,
I like this product.
Not sure why that was better. I mean, I'm a professional too. But we didn't pay him to say the business part, so back to me. Save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. Sorry, I know hearing me say it was a bit of a letdown. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
All right. Well,
didn't want to hurt her.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Here you go. Brandis writes this. How did you and Eric's mother decide on Eric's name when he was born?
What do you mean, how did we decide?
Well, she wants to know, was I named after someone, or did you guys just like the name Eric?
I don't know, but I just like that name.
Oh, so you actually liked it?
I like that name, Eric. It's a classic name.
Thank you. Well, sometimes one parent will say, hey, how about this name? And the other one says, I don't care or whatever, Well,
we had no issues on decision.
Okay, very good. Rob writes this. Rob in New Jersey says, Dear Meathead, at my job, a lot of my coworkers are Mexican. They speak Spanish. I had to start learning Spanish to make it easier to communicate with them. When you came to the U.S., did you know any English?
I'll tell you, I had a heck of a time in life.
You knew apple pie?
I knew two. I think there was two. Apple pie and hot dog was the only meal I had for a long time.
So you go to a restaurant,
that's all I knew.
And you just say hot dog, and they give it to you.
Hot dog, apple pie.
Did you know how the currency worked, or did you pay for a 15-cent hot dog with a $100 bill?
No, are you kidding? I didn't know what the money currencies were or nothing. Oh, it was a tough life.
Wow, I cannot imagine.
The worst part was when I was in high school, this kid would pick on me like crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's the American way.
So finally, because I used to carry a briefcase, and those kids had a bunch of books under their arms, walk around, and that was not the norm in high school.
Oh, yeah, that is.
I carried a briefcase, and this one guy named Percy, the captain of the team, would taunt me to death, But, I was a very strong kid.
Right. Well,
So Percy is messing around me all the time, embarrassing me in front of everybody. And one day I'm walking in a hallway, and then the hallways had this some kind of a fire situation, metal poles against the wall.
Radiator.
A what?
Joanne
Radiator.
says a radiator. Okay,
Radiator.
So it's a way they heat the hallway, a radiator.
Right. So Percy, I got the briefcase in my hand. I'm walking through my classroom. Here comes Percy, and I don't know what he did that he really triggered my goat.
You triggered your goat?
I cold-cocked him so bad he fell on the ground. I really hit him. This guy never thought, and he was a big guy.
So wait, did you hit him with the briefcase?
Hit him with my fist.
With your fist. I thought you did like Michael Douglas.
Right in the face.
And falling down. Okay.
And he fell.
Okay.
And I got the heck out of there because I figured if somebody saw that, and they're his friends up at dead meat.
Oh my God! Well, what does the radiator have to do with it?
It hit the radiator. He hit the radiator and fell down.
Oh, he hit his head.
I hit him. He went backwards. His back ran into the sharp end of radiator.
Yeah, you should have grabbed his hair and kind of like ground his face into the fins on the thing.
No, I don't remember all of these deals, but the fist was.
Yeah, you
fist
didn't.
was the norm.
And you didn't hit him with the briefcase, though.
No.
I was going to
that
say,
briefcase, no way.
That would have been legendary.
The briefcase. I figured this is going to be open for fight.
And no one messed with you after that, right?
Nothing.
That's fantastic. Yeah, they're like, oh God, let's get away.
He was a much bigger guy than I was.
That is fantastic. I'm glad you did that.
I had it. I couldn't tolerate it.
No, without a doubt. You did the right thing. You see, nowadays people just go and they complain to their parents, and then it's the end of the world, when this could all be settled with, bully's justice going on. You just got.
And then my homeroom teacher, Mrs. Murphy, was a sweet lady. She always protected me. She had a chair right in front and a front seat.
Yeah.
Classroom. She'd always put me right there, so I'd be right at the tip of her fingers,
Mrs. Murphy.
She says, Ruben, you were late.
Yeah.
And I says, yeah. I didn't know how to explain what the hell.
Right. Yeah. Y'all, you said, she's like, you just bludgeoned him to death, and you said apple pie hot dogs.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
His face looks like apple pie.
Oh, man, what a day that was. I never forget that. And that's the only history. Oh, and I had a couple of 3 girls that were real friendly. I mean, they were looking after me and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. I was being protected.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that those 3 girls were like, oh, Ruben, he's like, they wanted to take you under their wing because, you were so vulnerable?
They tried to talk to me, and I couldn't communicate with them. My English was so...
They loved you. They were like, oh, my gosh, he's like a big mystery.
Oh, my God. I tell you, I had a great time in high school.
I guess so. You're beating people to death, and you're getting apple pie and hot dogs and women. Holy cow. All right, Dad, moving on. Aram, your old pal Aram, writes this.
My man Aram.
Yes. He writes, hello, my friend. And then he writes, have you ever had a group of people that you used to be friendly with get really mad at you all at the same time? And then he says, how did you handle the situation?
I don't remember any of the details like that. Really. I actually, when I was in school, I avoided people because I had to talk English and I couldn't speak English.
Okay, gotcha.
So I kept away. Pretty much to myself. And in the classroom, I was pretty quiet.
All right. So you haven't been faced with that. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see here. Teo in South Dakota.
What is the name?
Teo, T-E-O.
Yo, okay.
He said, Dear Meathead, my faucet on my sink is leaking. I'm going with a new one. However, this caused some damage to the seal between my sink and the countertop. I want to save the day on this one. Any advice?
Wait a minute. I need a little more explanation on that.
Okay. So the faucet is leaking on the sink. He's putting a new one on.
Okay.
During that time, the you know how you like caulk the sink and the countertop?
Yeah.
Where the sink meets the countertop? There's some damage there to that seal. And so he wants to, fix this without any more real problems. He doesn't want like a can of worms. So he says, I don't know. I need help. Any advice on this about repairing the sink and the countertop and all that stuff so it doesn't leak?
The thing, is it a metal sink?
I'm guessing it could be metal, porcelain, you know?
I don't know if you can seal that. The only way it's a caulking type of seal and all that eventually is going to break loose.
Isn't it pretty standard that if that comes apart, you just take off the old caulk with a putty knife and then put a new bead on there?
Yeah, but it's going to be a temporary fix.
Well, is there?
It's going to redo it again.
So, but is that the only option? I mean, I don't know. I've never done this.
I really don't. Yeah, I don't think you can seal that in any. You can always seal it, but it's always going to be temporary because the sealing. How do you seal it? Put a caulk in there. That caulk is going to dry up eventually, or keep washing off.
Yeah.
I honestly say, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to save some money. I don't blame him. But I would definitely recommend you just replace that.
All right.
I know it'll be costly for him.
I think he's just going to have to put the caulk on there and hope he does a good job so it stays that way.
Yeah. If he's ready to keep recaulking all the time, well, then go ahead and do it. But otherwise, the best thing was to replace that.
So what you're saying is say yes to fresh caulk.
The fresh caulk is not going to remain fresh caulk.
The fresh caulk is not... Wait, what?
It's not going to remain as a fresh caulk. Eventually, it's going to crack itself again.
All right.
Because heat and cold always, eventually that... When he uses that area, for instance, it's going to dry up later on.
It's going to be a cracked caulk.
It'll crack again.
Like a stiff caulk.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you don't want that. All right, fresh caulk.
No, that's looking for a redo again.
All right, I see it. I wrote it down. Fresh caulk is not going to remain fresh caulk.
Yeah. Eventually it'll dry up.
Oh, God help us if that happens. All right, Chris writes this. Dear Meathead, I have a friend who is trying to moderate a meeting between a friend and I to settle some bad feelings. The naive blockhead has lived a life of hatred and bigotry, but still believes he is the world's greatest fixer of everyone's problems. How should I proceed with this meeting? Signed, Chris in Maine.
Boy, Chris, you're between a rock and a hard place with that kind of situation. To do that, I mean, you've got to show kindness, kind speaking, and if the recipient is not going to be a kind person, he's a tough redneck, he ain't going to take it so well. I don't know. Kindness is a wonderful thing in the world, but a lot of people don't take things the way you would do as a kind person.
I hate that, Dad.
If I, for instance, want to apologize to someone, and they may not want to, take it, it's a waste of time.
Right, absolutely.
We just keep away from them.
I think you're just better off.
It's just another cool thing.
I think you're just better off not apologizing is what you're better off doing.
Well, the thing of it is, he's got an attitude like I do. I like to make friends.
Yeah, me too.
And some people don't look at it that way.
No. All right, so Dad, I wrote a couple notes here. First of all, let's go back in time. Fresh caulk is not going to remain fresh caulk.
Yeah, all right.
We talked about you. Something triggered your goat.
Well, yeah, that's a bad thing. I mean, that calls for battle.
The guy we were just talking about is a tough guy redneck. And kindness is a wonderful thing.
Yes, absolutely.
And finally, Percy, after you punched him, he hit the fire situation.
Percy, no Percy anymore. I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know. He's probably dead. All right, Dad, I'm wrapping it up here. Do you have any final words for these wonderful people?
I would say stay kind to each other, love God, and life is going to be sweet.
Dad, I love it. It makes sense. You and Joanne have a wonderful day as always. Everybody loves you.
Okay, you say hello to your honey and hug her for me, and tell her hopefully that we'll maybe see each other here instead of up north.
Yes. Joe, one more thing. Joanne, what did you think of the chili?
It was delicious.
Yeah, I got to send you that recipe. My gosh.
Yes.
But I have a question. Did we eat all of that?
There were some leftovers, but pretty much, yeah, I think we did.
You did a good job.
Thank you. You're going to love it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I will
say
talk to you.
hello again to everybody out there that I know, and we'll talk to you next visit.
Okay, I'll talk to you, Dad. I love you guys.
Love you too, honey.
Okay, see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man.
Progressive presents Married to Your Home.
I'm disgusting.
Oh, House, don't say that.
You could live someplace so much better than me.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah? Look at these uneven stairs. Gross.
House, you know I don't care.
Ugh, and the squeaky door hinge.
Well, I think it's cute.
No matter how much you already love your house, you'll love it more knowing you could save big bundling your home and auto with Progressive. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.